This is a voyage that almost didn't happen. Part of the reason why is because Cuba has a Cold War era law. No Cuban is allowed to enter the country via ship.
Carnival said it would not sail here until the Cuban government changed their policy, and that's exactly what the Cuban government did. Really impressed everybody, really surprised everybody.
After more than 5 decades, a U.S. cruise ship is heading into port in Havana, Cuba.
A history-making voyage to Cuba, the first American cruise ship in nearly 40 years, docked in Havana.
History being made in Miami today.
The Miami Herald reports that a Carnival ship will make history this morning when it docks in Havana. The Fathom Madonia is what it's called.
And now the first U.S. cruise ship to travel to Cuba from Florida in over half a century.
Consider this, when you think about the history of these two countries so far apart, finally coming together, Americans getting ready to step off board the Adonia and step onto Cuban soil.
We're making history.
I had to come here my entire life. My parents were born here.
Like a baby, it's the greatest thing in the world.
What do you think of Americans coming here?
It's great.
Carnival's 700-passenger Fathom Madonia, the vessel making this historic voyage.
It's interesting to watch hardened cruisers, if you like, come back with their impressions of a country.
Passengers set sail from Miami and cruised into history books.
A U.S. cruise ship is sailing into Cuba for the first time in decades.
It's the latest sign of the thawing relationship between the two countries after more than a half century of mistrust.
As a people-to-people visit.
Early this morning, what was once unthinkable
made
here.
history this week.
Greeted by dozens of Cubans.
And behind it wants many more to follow.
Truly a history-making moment, Natalie, and sort of a pinch-me moment. I can't believe that this is finally happening.